Good morning. Welcome to Satsang. Real meditation is without effort. I would like to say it's like when you immerse yourself in a hot spring. You see all the bubbles out of you. Like that. You are yourself, and whatever moves all those sensations, who cares about what? They just manifest themselves, but you are quiet. What is you? What is the real being without being personal? You can say as a definition is quiet, but it's a way to to indicate something else. So, any question about a so-called difficulty? Please ask. Please express. It's very well known that when something is out, it's out. It is no more dearly kept. So, satsang is also for that. To be freed from what we think is taken for real. Whatever goes on changing is expressed as having no real nature. Whatever changes, is there anything which doesn't change? Tell me now. You are quieter than me. That's great. Well, I came to disturb you, that's sure. Okay. Yes, please. There is a mic. Il y a un micro là. Mic. Sorry. You speak to the mic. Okay. I am hearing.
In this moment, I forgot what I wanted to say.
It was so essential. How come?
Für mich zum Beispiel, also ich kann mein wahres Selbst, darin kann ich ruhen und sein.
I can be in my true self,
Aber in denselben ist für mich wahr, was ich erlebe. Also was ich
in the same moment it is true for me what I live. what I experience.
Ich fühle das so natürlich, also
I feel it naturally.
sie. Und für mich ist das schwer zu sagen, das ist nicht wahr, weil ich erlebe
For me, it's difficult to say that it's not true, that this is not real,
weil ich es jeden Tag erlebe.
because I live it every day.
But what do you live? I still don't
Was lebst du
understand.
jeden Tag?
What do you live which is so true?
Dass ich tue, dass
That I act.
ich tue,
Yeah, of course, the world of this body and mind and emotions look very true to this. That is sure. And if it is all right with you, it's just perfect. I have nothing to say. I just say when somebody starts to doubt. Otherwise, I have nothing to say. Now, if you hear this question, do you know yourself? What you would reply?
Wenn du diese Frage hörst, kennst du dich selbst? Was würdest du dann darauf antworten?
ja, yes, ja.
You reply yes.
I don't know if I understand you right.
Kennst du
So
dich
I
selbst?
repeat, yeah. If I ask you, do you know yourself? What you would reply?
Yes.
Okay, then I have nothing to say. That confirms what I say. So don't trouble yourself then.
No, no.
Yeah, yeah. You told me you don't trouble yourself, so
For me, no.
I confirm don't trouble yourself. But then why you come to satsang? To be confirmed.
Why I come to Satsang? Because I like to be with other people. They are the same.
Oh yeah, sure. There are many occasions, many meetings are offered with beautiful people. So it's not only satsang which will offer a beautiful community. Sure. Maybe we are the less nice community too. Because we put everything into question. But I'm happy for you. Perfect. Next. Kali. Yeah. You know everything. Cat is very wise.
Bonjour Ganga. What is a satsang for beginners?
In satsang, we don't consider that there is a beginner or not. But tu comprends ça? Okay. So, because it is an indication about something which is there in every living beings, and maybe not living beings. So there is no beginning. No beginning, no beginner. Now the mind, which is a movement which started with the birth, knows only beginnings, sustaining and end. It's the mind which knows that only. And yeah, when I say mind, I include everything which is created. So it can be in the form of emotions, it can be in the form of the body, of course. So is it clear that is clear? Yeah. And this which begins goes on changing, always. So, who am I in fact? I am constantly changing in this body, in these emotions, and in this pot. Constantly changing. So, who am I in fact? I am that which can watch all those changes, including this identification. Could you pass
Why we why is we have this
you say I, not we. Why I
why I have a body and a mind limited?
to ask this question?
Okay, it's answer. Yes, to have these questions, and is the only way to the freedom. Why we must exist?
This question exists only because you are you have a body and a mind. Yes, I agree. But we will never speak about the self if there was not its creation, which is automatical. You know, it's an infinite creation of itself. I cannot answer better than that. You go directly to the self to know why. All this is the creation of what is, of our real nature, we can say. Why it is in the mind? Why do I exist? Why is it possible? First of all, it exists only because of that mind. Otherwise, it would be what it is, but nobody would even mention it. No signs. Probably it can happen in times like that, but so why? So who says why? It's the same body person I see. I am this person. That says why. If he gets a good answer for why, he will ask, but then how? You see, a person has a life starting by why, how, if, but. This is the mind. And the mind cannot know from where it comes from, because it disappears while going there. So I have no other explanation. Liberation, you see, which is mentioned, and the fact of beingness, I would say. What did I say in the beginning? Forgot. Huh? What? Liberation. Liberation is to be freed from the so-called essentiality of or very important questions. Once you understand that it is all the mind which asks, and whatever the mind will get as an answer will never be enough satisfying, maybe for a while, but again it will ask beyond and beyond and beyond, or prior. The mind is restless. It's time, so it goes or in the past or in the future. So once you see this manifestation, the play of this manifestation, you know that you can also be freed from its tyranny. Not that it will stop, but from its tyranny. For example, I am tyrannized by why? Yeah, like that. So how to be free? How? From the tyranny is not catching a single question. Where are you then? Tell me, where are you if you don't catch a single question? Mm?
Where I am?
Yeah.
I think I am in.
But
in
you
all-
think. I said, don't catch
Don't catch.
a single thought then, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? Good. That was the answer.
Yeah.
You can't answer. That was the answer.
Um,
Now you go back to the mind.
okay.
You agree?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
come to the mind.
Like that, yeah. So, if you are vigilant about that now, and maybe it's too late, you will be vigilant about that now, you will finally keep quiet from where all these movements starts and die. And that's mentioned as I am that. Don't try to know, otherwise it's again the mind. I am what I am.
Yeah. And
I go back in my mind now, yes, I
yes,
hear you.
I go back
Okay.
to my mind,
Okay.
and I come till here.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mind
To
comes
hear this, to hear,
to here.
I
you.
am not only the mind, because I can watch the mind. I cannot be what I can watch.
I think I can. The mind.
Yeah, you. That is called identification. There is a subject and an object of knowing or what experiencing. So that's why I can watch. Okay, but your I is what you know from you, is what you experience. So the question, did you ever hear this question? But who am I? Because we always answer I in this world. But there is also one unique question in all the universe, which is the subjective question, but who am I? And the answer is not in the answer. It's a good koan. But okay, but then know that you go back to the mind.
Maybe for now it's my way. Go back to the mind.
You know, I tell
to
you,
find me.
yeah. But you know, of course, the mind creates a journey, a way. To here, one day, one moment, there is no way. Why did you take away? There is no way because you already are what you search. Yeah.
So I think I lost my, I hope it was my final tool. So somehow I lost my last tool that I can conceive it with my heart. And I think that's why I was somehow in the life, that's why I somehow make a training with my heart.
Good. Yeah. Now you have seen it. Very good. Very good.
And last satsang you told me that this kind of love has just consequences in the life.
Like any tool will bring consequences in the life. So, who are you? Keep quiet there. Where do you go?
When you ask the question, what doesn't change, it's come to me two answers. What is deep, vast, behind me, behind my mind, and the awareness, my attention to everything. And For the moment, it is two things different for me, and one is deeper.
The answer is no answer.
Hmm.
If you catch an answer, you are fucked. Those things happen.
Yeah, two things separation.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to keep quieter. Don't catch any movement, a split second. It's not to make a state of it. A split second to be able to just be the fact indicated. I am that. It's not an answer from the mind. It's not an answer to the mind. It doesn't care about the mind anymore. If you catch an answer, you are in the world of duality. That's what I say. I don't know I am. It's a way to say I am the background and all that, but happily, I never took it seriously. I don't know who I am. Yet, something happened that makes me, I am what I am, and that is totally sufficient. It baffles the mind. Yeah. So don't keep any answer. What prevents you? Tell me.
Prevents you from what?
Not to keep any answer.
Just the length. It's not for long.
Attends.
Not to catch is it is as ne dure pas. It's not lasting. It's just.
It's not lasting when you go back to the time.
So
It's always available when you are not in your mind. It is always there, let the mind be there or not. That's what's called liberation. Liberated from this tyranny of the mind that I think I am only just now what I am, and sometimes I'm not, most of the time I'm not, and so all this is the impressions, the so-called reality of the experiences of someone. If you keep anything, you see any power of somebody, what is uncompromising to be obvious. It's uncompromising. So you cannot keep anything safe. Even the self-knowledge you cannot keep. Imagine. The seeker is finally safe. I mean, is less trouble because he has self-knowledge. But that also is belonging to someone. It is the result of a long search. It's too much to keep.
I see how the mind wants a definition.
Sure.
I would like to say, okay, that is a reconciliation.
Yes,
the
I know.
solution.
Yes.
But this strange thing to stay there, it's the mind doesn't like to stay there.
The mind is not happy because then is not tyrannizing you.
It's useless, yes, it's not his place.
But if you see that play, from where can you see that play?
Yeah.
There you can just, you don't need to go anywhere from where you see that play.
But from this place where there is no answer, there is no question, is that an answer, really?
Is that what?
Is there an answer?
Yeah. The question is too much. If I answer you this question, we are in the mind. Keep quieter than to catch this question.
But I'm looking for an answer. Who am I?
The answer is to keep quiet before catching the question. The answer is before catching the question. No, not yet okay. No.
But it's not comfortable, the place where...
And why do you care about uncomfort? This mind and body will react. That is sure. Then what? You have learned. I don't go in this movement of the mind. I don't go. You apply now your self-knowledge. Apply it now. It is the moment to apply it.
Apply, what does it mean?
To do it. Why do you think we speak so much in Satsang? To give you a solid background, that when it's the moment, you know, you will not. You will do what you have learned, finally. Otherwise, it's totally useless to have self-knowledge. It's to have that background. So now, honor it. The mind will never keep quiet up to the last moment, I tell you. So you have to be prepared. It's not that you will have such a quiet mind now after so long understanding and all, and then slowly or suddenly I fall into the thing. No! The mind will do its best up to its last jerk to trouble you. Yes? But if you learned, if you heard, if you trusted what you hear, then you don't go there anymore. I'll give you an example. I was very well trained, hearing Papaji for so long. I was quiet. Suddenly, I hear he's passing away, and I have an immense emotion about it, as much as it was when I met him. I knew this is the event of my life. I was very quiet, very well trained. Suddenly, a doubt, very strong doubt, troubles me up to the max. Did I hear whatever he told me? And it was too late if I didn't hear. Then, because of the background I got from him, I said, I don't go there. And that was it. So,
You don't go to the doubt.
no, even though it was quite a doubt. Sure. Imagine if I was going there, I would not be here today, I tell you. I would still be searching, fucking keeping quiet for nothing.
Why the relationship with a living guru is so important? And does it come from where there is no answer, or does it come from our humanity?
It comes from your demand. There is no guru existing by itself like that, embodiment of. It is just your demand will create the guide you need. I believe in that. And it disappears when there is no demand. Then you see only an ordinary being.
Oh, yes.
It was amazing. I remember when I was walking in the beginning, when I was with Papaji, we were along Rishikesh, along the Ganga, and it was a pilgrimage, little path at that time. And there were so many pilgrims searching for God, going to God's spot. And I was wondering, but why they go farther? They pass through him or this way or that way. God is here. Why they don't stop? It's like this, you see. Their demand was so much conceptual that it should be in such a place that He was a form like all other forms on their path. Now, if there was like a demand, I need to see Buddha just now, wherever, I don't know where, and so maybe then somebody, as some people did, they were passing by, suddenly they prostrated at his feet. Suddenly they saw what they so much cherished to see. So you see? Yeah. My neighbor, if he hears you, I found my guru, I'm going there to see my guru, you say, what is this guru Brahmic sect and whatnot? And for you, it's something else. So what? It depends on your demand, on your heart, or your deep wish. Amazing, huh? Yes. The brother of Papaji, he came to Rishikesh. He sat in front of him and he said, please, I came to find my guru. Could you help me? And Papaji said, sure. And he brought him to some swamis here and there. So just to confirm. And for me, my guru was just on that spot. So, what a joke. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Ganga.
Hi.
So I have in the...
When you cough, don't cough in the thing because it's... Shh.
Okay. Yeah. What I have...
Thank you.
Yeah. What I have in the mind, really, it comes always up again. And why we are sitting here and have this mess with the mind and body, maybe it's really a thought, a failure of Adam and Eva.
A feeler?
A mistake, or it's
I
because
don't
that we have this mind and this
We have
problem.
not to go to the Bible for that. We can see it now.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is the mistake? It's because you listen to your mind.
No, because
What?
no, it's just if God said, "Don't eat from the apple," and before Adam and Eva were in the
Only God says so. What the self says, tell me now. What the self tells you,
nothing.
then keep quiet. Or listen to God, as you like.
No,
But
it's
know what is what.
yeah. No, I just wanted to bring something. What is your opinion about this?
I don't want to have any opinion about this.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's just God said, "Don't eat the apple," because before.
Because he prefers pineapples.
Okay, good. Then I forget it. Yeah. No, I just mean if I don't go somewhere, then I'm in paradise. If I don't eat the apple or whatever, then I'm in paradise. Then I'm in the
Yeah,
self.
but then you fear the apple. That's the trouble.
Fear the apple.
If you say that the paradise is like this, you fear that there is an apple somewhere. Temptation, my dear.
Not really. No. Yeah.
How come this thought came to you? You
No,
had
it's
an apple this morning?
yes, yeah. In the muesli, yeah. Yeah. No, I just wanted to say if I don't catch anything, even not the eye or whatever, then there is just the self.
Well, keep quieter than that. Because if you say there is just a self, oh, what about God then? You keep quieter than
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You see, we are in satsang not to save any religion, any philosophy, because we don't save even who I think I am. So first do that, and then after do whatever you want to speak about. You see, Claire, when you do some practice, of course, if it is the practice of going to the source, investigation, this kind of meditation, since you do a practice because you think you are away from who you are. Otherwise, you would not do. So the practice is to bring you back. But in satsang, you hear there was never a movement. Any movement belongs to the mind. So when you have the experience, I go back to my background, it's just a sensation of your mind due to your practice. But in fact, we cannot take it. The mind cannot take it. That's why he makes his own journey. But at some point, it's to hear, don't rely on the trueness or rightness of any movement, any experience, any answer. What you are, what is indicated in satsang is what you always have been, regardless of going out or going in, because that's the mind. That's all. Like this, then you have never the delusion that even if you have a sensation, I am lost or whatever, you know it's a sensation. So you don't go there. So you are never lost. What you are is never lost. It's the mind which is lost because of some concept, some experience, whatever. Where is the mic, please?
If I'm able to stay there, I mean nowhere with no following anything, the question of two or not two vanished, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not a question also, it's also a trap.
Absolutely. That's why you see there is a definition of new Advaita. The new Advaita insists on oneness. No practice, oneness, and so on. It's not that. Any answer would not be that. Very good, you see.
Hello.
Hi. Ganesh.
Yeah. I like the sentence, you and I are the same when you and I are not here.
So nice. It's from you?
No,
It could be, isn't it?
it's from you.
Ah, okay. Same then.
To repeat, yeah. You and I are the same when you and I are not here.
Clement. Nothing. Why? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Just try to don't touch my mind. So it's
Yeah.
for this.
So you can also keep quiet and let the mind do whatever.
I try also.
For that you have not to try. You try not to touch your mind, okay. Now keep quiet. You cannot try to keep quiet. Good. Very good. So, have you searched there? If you don't touch your mind, is there a search? So what you are, really you are, where you can see anything. You can see, I don't touch my mind or all this. What is indicated in Satsang is what you are. So I say, I don't catch my mind, very good. But from where you see that, if you keep quiet, you don't even need to be busy with the mind. To allow the obviousness of being. Okay, so try not to catch your mind.
Hi, Ganga.
Hi.
Something just
Yeah.
came very clear just now is that the questions that were brought up, which I ignored, or totally so insignificantly, when they come and it's like, yeah, you should ask that. It's really important.
Yeah.
And I just kept quiet. And there's just keeping quiet, and I don't even remember what they are. It's like,
Yeah.
but at the moment it's like, and
Yeah, sure. Sure. That's what I say. The sudden importance of it goes on changing. Then it can also be nothing. So it's the mind.
very liberating.
Yeah. Now you are in a special environment just now where the life doesn't confront you. But I will tell you, even if it looks essential in life, because you cannot do otherwise, it's punctual circumstances which needs you to be totally in it, for example. When that passes, nothing happened, because by now, you know, it was the play of my mind. That's all. So don't expect not to have any more something which doesn't look essential to you in this life. Yeah.
Hopefully, I can also report what you said about Papaji when the doubt came, and
Yeah.
at the moment you needed
Yeah,
it. That
yeah,
I can
sure.
report.
Sure,
It's
sure.
nothing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I understood, yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I want to tell still something. When you say it's very liberating, don't make it I am liberated, please. So it's, you have to express, so okay, you express that way. So be vigilant whenever you express something. Yeah. Whenever one describes a quality, you see, you are in the mind. One has to be extremely vigilant to spot the mind without compromise. Then all is all right. I'm bound, it's a quality. I am liberated, or it is very liberating. Be careful. It's a quality. A quality. Who are you? That's the point.
Hi, Ganga. My question is about when something seems so essential that it needs to come out.
Yeah.
I would like to give an example to you.
Yes.
It's something that I had in a dream. I didn't remember it until this moment, but now it just seems so essential because it showed something and I'm not sure what to do about it.
Okay.
So in the dream, I suddenly had a moment where I questioned the reality of my experience of being alive. And it was very, it was a very strong fear. That's why it's difficult for me to talk about it. And it kind of was like, is this even real? Am I even experiencing it? And who am I? Like, it was all mixed in it. And in the dream, I was I was remembering Satsang. And then I woke up, and until now I didn't remember it. So for me, this seems essential, but I'm not sure what it's.
It was in the dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now where are you?
I'm not sure. It's...
Maybe you are not in a dream? The one who narrates the story is in the dream. But what you lived in the dream may not belong to any state. That's why you are still into that, and you cannot exactly know all this, what you expressed. So I would just keep quiet and try to know. It will come back in its own place, whatever has to come back.
Okay.
Yeah. You are all right? Yeah. Lucky, huh? Lucky you? Yeah. So that's it. Something more?